I swear this coat is blue. Hey there people, Gutslove here, and well, it's the day. It's the day. It's red versus blue. From what I've read, it's been a 17-year-old rivalry, I want to say. Let me check real quick the description of the video because I honestly remember that very, very early on, like before I was in, I want to say university, that red versus blue was a thing, but I never got into it for some reason, X, Y, or Z, I really don't know. And it says here, yes, a 17-year-long rivalry comes to an end. Who would really win Blood Gulch? I think it's Blood Gulch. Yeah, I never got into red and blue, for those of you who are wondering, so I honestly don't know who's gonna win. Yeah, sorry about that. One of my childhood friends is gonna be like, how could you not watch red versus blue? And I'm like, I never got into it. Even when it was available on Netflix, I didn't even get into it. Like, I saw a few episodes, but I'm like, so what's up with this? But hey, well, you live and learn. But again, not into it. I'm not planning on watching it, but hey, more power to you if you have watched it. So let's get on with it. Let's skip the introductions with the, you know, with the hairy stuff. So finally, that thing was too long. That's what she said. Yay, that's battle. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Versus Tesla. Coke versus Pepsi.
I actually have Coca-Cola with me. Yay!
Nearly 2 decades or spawned epic battles like our second favorite web series, Red versus Blue.
With the red team, even though most of them don't actually wear red.
Red.
And the blue team. They're
Blue.
ocean-colored rivals. For this battle, we'll be bringing
I
these
swear
two
it's blue.
groups back to where it all started.
To find out what would have happened if they had stopped dicking around and actually just fought for real.
Oh, okay.
Unlocking any
Like an
official
actual
characters
game.
in their primary bodies, since they're generally invincible unless they stumble into an EMP.
You mean?
Oh no.
What?
It's EMP, you bastard.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
A death battle. Yeah. Okay, now this is gonna be like an actual fight. Okay.
Yeah. You ever wonder why we're here?
Not long from now, in a galaxy theoretically
Far,
exactly
far
like ours,
away.
humanity goes to war with an alien covenant.
So the United Nations Space Command came up with a ton of plans to win, and one of those was called Project Freelancer.
Essentially an experiment using AI to create invincible super soldiers. In
Oh.
order to fabricate scenarios to train these highly advanced warriors, Freelancer opted for a unique approach.
Dumping a bunch of losers in a box canyon and telling them they're at war with
Wow.
Enter the red team.
So that's
Dick
the origin.
Simmons, Dexter Griff, Franklin Delano Donut, Lopez the Heavy, and their leader, Super Colonel Sarge. Yes, that is his full name and rank.
You know how they say prejudice is taught, not born?
Yeah.
Well, they haven't met Super Colonel Sarge, who I bet was screaming how much he hates blue the second he popped into the world.
Attention, blue team! This is the red team! We are here to destroy you!
Yeah, that's actually one of the lines that I remember hearing for the first time.
Sudden and cataclysmic end!
Once an orbital drop shock trooper, Sarge was unfortunately discharged after developing a fear of heights.
Oh my.
Only to be picked up by Project Freelancer to achieve his dream.
Lead the glorious Reds
The
against the dirty
the
blue.
drawing.
Oh, man, he's great. He seems like the kind of guy you could just have a catch with.
Sure. Sarge may be an unorthodox leader, but he knows his men very well.
Hey, he's good enough to keep dorks like Griff and Simmons around for 17 seasons, and those two spend a lot of time together.
It's a complicated relationship, though you may
They're
be
friends.
surprised at their capabilities. Simmons may be a brilliant geek, like myself, but he proves stereotypes wrong by changing his armored suit in just 4 seconds.
Well, how about this?
How did you change so fast?
I've always been a fast changer.
Mjolnir armor is designed to be applied by Spartans within a considerable few minutes. This would imply Simmons is 90 times faster than the average super soldier. He's
Nice.
also technically a cyborg, but everyone forgets that these days.
Meanwhile, Griff is the laziest member of the team, who only cares about pizza and Oreos. He's my
Hey, I want pizza and Oreos
He's also been
too.
hit in the nuts more times than I can count. and he's still standing today. That's some balls of steel right there.
Ouch.
There's Donut. Easily duped, but always a joy. He's clearly identifiable by his lightish red armor.
With
Pink.
your eyes going bad? That's pink.
Magenta. Donut has shown incredible tenacity. He was once shot through the chest, causing his armor to lock up, and was left bleeding out on the ground for over a year.
Oh
But
my.
He got better.
And he's
He got better.
throwing arm around. He threw a grenade halfway across the canyon.
Which is over 1,500 feet long.
Nice.
Last of all is the team robot who hates everyone, Lopez.
Hola.
Hola.
That robot looks like Lopez. Hey, regresado.
No matter
Hey, regresado. No, it's regresado.
Figure out how to fix that language setting. Oh well.
The Reds carry a standard Spartan assortment of magnums, battle rifles, and SMGs.
But if I had to pick one weapon of the bunch, I'd have to go with Sarge's trusty shotgun.
Seriously? The weapon with the shortest range?
Wiz, how long have we known each other? Have you never looked at my leg before? Besides, an effective
Oh, I didn't know
range of
that.
45 meters is almost the length of an Olympic swimming pool. Watch your back, Michael Phelps. I know how to beat you now.
Okay, that's funny.
Vehicle, the Warthog.
You mean the Puma?
AKA Chupa Thingy. This 3-ton
Chupa
supercar
thingy?
comes out
What?
at 78 miles per hour and is heavily armored.
Well, it's supposed to be. Somehow the Reds always find new ways to break the thing.
Lucky that Sarge is a good mechanic.
Better than the Mako or worse than the Mako?
Good mechanics make for good fathers.
But what I find most baffling is
Whee!
that for some reason, these low-life dimwits have been given the most state-of-the-art Space Marine armor in the galaxy.
Oh yeah, the Mark 6 Mjolnir suit.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Titanium plating, energy shields, hydrostatic gel, liquid metal crystal. These babies can take one hell of a beating.
Apparently strong enough to withstand the blast of a 50-megaton bomb.
They burned down a freaking water park. What the hell?
Goes up that's so big, you think it sent you to the future. Good
Do do
times.
do 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 do.
Ready to shove, the Reds banded together to take down one of the deadliest warriors in the galaxy, the Meta. Despite all logic and reason, the two pillars I hold most dear, I am forced to admit these morons have proven to be a mind-bogglingly impressive team.
Nice.
I'm not ordering you to go. I ain't even asking. You do what you gotta do, Private Griff.
Aw.
I'll go get my car keys.
All right then. Let's move.
Aw. Maybe I should rewatch it. I don't know. The blue team.
Just a great way to sing out
Yeah.
all those
I just love blue.
messed up feelings you keep down about being fatherless. They're the
Okay, a little bit of a pause. Okay, for those people who are wondering, like, why did she just say I love blue? I love the color blue. I'm a big fan of blue. Like, even my channel has freaking blue tones. Yeah, sorry about that. So let's continue. I just wanted to clear that up because from one mistake from earlier videos, especially the Vader versus Dr. Doom, I talked over what they were saying. So not repeating that mistake again. So
second half of this epic. But, you know, singing blues would be perfect for this team. They've been through a lot.
oh no.
May be true. Unlike the Reds, they've suffered numerous casualties and are constantly plagued by Project Freelancer's experiments.
Uh-oh.
You know how they were experimenting with AI? They could only get one, an alpha based on the project's director. Shit went down and they had to hide the alpha where nobody would ever find it.
Apparently, this box canyon in the middle of nowhere seemed the perfect fit.
This is Blue Team. Leonard Church, Lavernius Tucker, Agent Texas, Sheila, who is a living tank, and Caboose.
After losing their original captain to a deadly allergy incident, Church reluctantly stepped up to be the blue team's unofficial leader.
Spoiler alert, he's the secret alpha AI. I don't know what makes him so
Oh.
special, though. He's a cranky asshole who's terrible at literally everything he does. He doesn't even know he's an AI. He thinks he's a ghost.
But remember that 50 megaton bomb? Church's team all survived it too.
Okay,
including
yeah.
himself,
I was gonna mention that
while
red
it
team
was
survived it.
inside his own body.
What the hell?
Tucker wants you to think he's a ladies' man. However, after careful, painstaking analysis, we have determined that he has very little gain.
Nobody said there'd be
His
math.
most frequent hookup is a rock.
He's kind of a badass, though. He stabbed the Meta, Shoryuken to Cyclops in the balls, and held off a small army of mercenaries by himself. He even wields a kick-ass energy sword that only works for him.
But
Nice.
for the biggest badass of the bunch, look no further than Agent Texas. Tex is
Texas.
She's not really a blue, but a freelancer assigned to the team through circumstance.
Nice.
Yet she's also not really a freelancer, but a robot duplicate hosting an artificial intelligence fragment split from the alpha.
So Tex is a girl?
The director's late wife, Allison.
Oh no.
Duh, guys, how'd you not see that coming from when the show started?
Unfortunately, the Tex fragment is specifically based on the memory of Allison's death and the concept of failure. This means that Tex is literally programmed to fail. Now, this doesn't mean she can't win fights or that her team can't succeed.
But she's
on
programmed to
missions.
fail?
It's more of a personal defect.
Oh
It sure
no.
hasn't stopped her from kicking some serious ass. Tex was #1 on the freelancer leaderboard, easily caught this giant crate, and could even flip over Sheila.
Nice.
The 66-ton tank with a mind of its own.
Thank
the
you.
Perfect companion for Caboose's team killing sprees. You all know Caboose, the funny fan favorite who can get you to quote everything he says. And he's really
Stupid?
dumb.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, speak of the dummy.
No.
Perfect timing. As this battle will be in Blood Gulch, the usual teleportation units will be in place. The Blues have used these teleporters frequently with varying results.
No.
In you go.
Certainly. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Instantaneous. As you can see,
You totally killed him, didn't you?
Yeah.
probably.
Aside from Tucker's kick-ass lightsaber, the Blues carry pretty boring weapons. I mean, they don't really need much when they have a robot ninja on their side. Church does have a cool sniper rifle, but he really sucks with it.
Boo.
Which sort of makes sense. Unlike everyone else, Church never experienced any training or combat before Blood Gulch.
You know, that explains a lot.
Even without specialized weapons, Blue Team has a few aces up their sleeves. Agent Tex carries an additional AI fragment, Omega.
I prefer O'Malley.
O'Malley.
The Alpha's Rage. With it, she can use extra enhancement gear, such as a cloaking device. It also affects her personality, quite literally transforming her into a vicious killing machine.
She
Nice.
can also pop out of her head and possess other people like a ghost. But remember, we're locking AIs to their bodies, cause that is super overpowered.
Even though Tex has shown incredible feats of strength, Caboose is surprisingly even stronger. In a robot body identical to the one she used to flip Sheila, Tex was unable to lift Andy the Bomb, while Caboose could do so for extended periods of time.
And after entering an
Nice.
alien temple, Santa, don't question
Santa!
it, increased gravity by 10-fold, and Caboose
Why
didn't even
Santa?
notice. I remember a certain Saiyan struggling to do something like that. I mean, I guess this means Caboose is better than Goku.
Yes.
Stop it! Don't
Thank you.
dare open those floodgates.
Kidding, you idiot. Still, Caboose was strong enough.
He
to
already
kill
opened the
a bunch of
floodgates.
Clones all at once. It's like they say, it's God's way of compensating.
Unfortunately, the Blue Team has a tendency to get in way over their heads.
Oh, no.
Often losing team members in the process.
But somehow, some way, they always come back together. They're a good team in a weird, stupid way.
Sheila, shut him up.
Boom. Okay, okay. This is very, very difficult. Oh boy. This is a very difficult thing to do because after getting all of that information, and yes, I am kind of considering on watching the show on my own terms, because there's a few jokes in there that I liked, and some of the characters that I'm like, okay, they sound kind of cool. And also Tex, I think she's the only girl or the only woman in the team, like in both teams. I'm not sure if I missed information that maybe someone of the red team was a woman, but hey, you got Sheila, who's a tank. That's pretty much the only other female woman in the group. Maybe it's a non-binary creature or tech who identifies as female. But yeah, this is very difficult. And I want to be biased and go with blue, but red has some very good contenders. And not to mention that even though blue team has Tex and also the robot, the guy with the AI, the one who's stronger than Tex, which I'm forgetting his name, I'm so sorry. I could only barely remember Tex and Griff from Red Team. Those are the only names that I could pick up. I know one of them is Caboose, but I think that was from Blue Team. I think that was the AI. Again, I'm sorry if I don't remember them. Too much information going on in my head and I cannot keep it in there. Unlike Journey to the West, up until the deer strength immortal, the tiger strength immortal, and the goat strength immortal. Up until that point, that's all of the information I know about Journey to the West. Oh god. But this is not Journey to the West. This is Red versus Blue. A 17-year-old struggle, which is finally hitting the nail in the head as to who's gonna win. Unfortunately, Blue Team loses a lot of its team members, and that's a bad sign. Even though they do have team members who are very, very strong. Red Team also has a good team. They don't die, but it's also filled with idiots. Which, come on, I love me my idiots if they're written right. Like, say, the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Those 4 turtles are my idiot sons. I will protect them. Like, Leo, Raph, Donnie, Mikey, they're all amazing. And if you haven't watched that show, please watch it. There's only 2 seasons and there's a movie coming along the way, and unfortunately the show's been canceled after the 2nd season. The movie has been confirmed. We've seen images, but please support that show and push Nickelodeon to give us another season, please. Aside the point, yay for going off the train of thought. I want to go with Blue because biased again, but I think by sheer numbers and oh god, I really want to go with Blue. My gut says Blue, but my brain says maybe choose Red because it's very possible that they're gonna win. But honestly, this is a very hard choice. I'm not gonna go. I'm rarely gonna go with, oh, I'm gonna go neutral. I'm not gonna choose anyone, like in previous episodes. I have to choose one side. This is not the presidential election. And also, by the way, thank you for voting. I'm gonna go with Red. If it ends up with Blue winning, I'm gonna be upset with myself because I'm a fan of Blue. And yes, I swear this is Blue. This is not like a dark tone. It's because of the lighting. It makes it look like it's not blue. It is blue. It's a dark tone of blue, but it's blue. So we're gonna go with Red. Oh, Lord Almighty, forgive me if Blue wins. I'm sorry, Sheila. I'm sorry, Tex. So let's get on to the fight.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
And while the Reds and Blues fight over an empty canyon, you can fight hair loss with keeps. But right now,
it's time for a death battle. Red versus Blue. Oh, good. I really like the updates.
Okay, why did we bring the flag out here?
Because it's supposed to rain today. You have to remember to take your flag outside when it rains.
None of that is right.
None of that is right.
With rain. Wait, do you think the flag is an umbrella? Caboose, have you ever seen an umbrella before?
Red team.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Suck on that, Blue!
Suck on that, Blue.
This'll stop them.
That's not gonna work.
The teleporter never worked. Now come on, let's... Wait, where's Caboose?
Caboose.
Great work for that fake weather report, boys. That's the kind of fake news I like.
What thing?
Fake news. Yay, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila, the only good red is a red in bed.
Oh, dip.
Griff, quit your staring and get to stepping. On the gas, pronto.
Yeah, I know.
Run.
Sheila, look out for that rock. Oh no, there's another one.
What the frick, Caboose?
Down here.
Watch out. It just came, man. Get around and hit him from behind. Just like John.
Oh my god.
No way, those caves are a maze.
Move over, numbnut.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't leave me out here.
Move over, numbnuts.
Here's the plan. We're going to use the Warthog as a battering ram, striking their rear engine, which will rupture and cause the tank to self-destruct in a glorious explosion.
Excellent plan, sir. Except for, well, all of it.
Oh my god. Yeehaw.
There's a bigger clip than I thought.
Sorry if I don't talk that much. There's a lot of banter. Oh no, no manches. Sheila. Nice.
Jesus, what was that? Where's it? Simmons?
Simmons is gonna die.
Blah.
No! We got our first casualty. Oh, nice. Grenade! Grenade!
A spider?
Run!
Yeah! Who else wants a taste of this
Oh, damn. Yeah.
No judging.
End of the line, Red.
Actual fight.
Dirty Blue, for the first time in history, you're exactly right. Today is a good day to die. Charge!
Charge! Oh god. It sounds so wimpy. Yeah, Tex, thank you. Go, Tex. Go, Tex. Kick him in the dick. Kick him in the dick. Oh god. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeet. Boop. Come on, Tex. You got this. Oh no. Oh, dip. You got this. Oh, I kicked him in the dick. Oh, oh my god. Come on.
Today, Roboto.
Robot. Woo. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Oh, don't tell me blue is gonna win. Come on. Ooh, nice.
Idiota, no tienes oportunidad contra mí, porque yo soy el López al pasado.
Whenever they use Spanish, I'm like, that's not how you pronounce it. Oh, nice.
Mierda.
Mierda.
I've never hit a
You should have said carajo.
good thing you're no lady.
Hey, she is a lady. You will respect her, you bastard. Shoot him in the dick. No! Not the gun. Okay, so we already had, I want to say 2 casualties from red. Come on. Oh, make it 3.
About time.
Estar atento.
Look up behind you.
How do I help?
Just stay there, Caboose.
So they're alive because they can?
I want to help.
Help by not helping.
Grenade!
God damn it, this rifle is busted.
No, it's not. You had just bad aim.
Has arrived.
Caboose, no!
No! Tex! You
Who did it?
killed Tex, you idiot! It's gonna kill. Oh no!
This is it. This is what it's all about. Red versus blue.
1-on-1.
Blood versus water, which is really just lifeless, tasteless, waste of space blood. Destiny awaits. Today, the cerulean devil dies.
Uh-oh, grenade! Grenade!
Should have seen that coming.
Kick it!
Blood.
You could have kicked it into Blue's face. Oh, there you go.
The flag is out.
I can't believe it. Blue won out of idiocy. Wow.
So important.
As chaotic as the show, we all know.
Okay, so the Reds had plenty going for them. They had brains and speed on their side with Simmons, and they had some epic firepower. But the blue team had the grit to overpower them.
When it comes to physical strength, nobody on the red team came close to the raw power of
Tex.
Caboose.
Flipping Sheila and lifting Andy made that pretty clear. Hell, Sarge even tried to lift Andy once and he couldn't do it.
Oh.
Guy, even with such charisma, leadership qualities, and big dad energy.
Big Dad energy.
Oh,
Speaking of which, it could be argued Sarge has more extensive military experience than anyone else. However, Tex's freelancer training was far more intensive than standard military issues.
Nice.
just look at what she did to the Reds before. She's a monster.
Not to mention,
Ouch.
she technically had 2 lifetimes of training, being a copy of Allison and all.
Yeah,
Aw.
her lame programming meant she couldn't win the fight by herself, but her blue teammates picked up the slack.
Nice.
Tucker even got some freelancer training in too, thanks to Agent Washington, and could hold off a platoon of mercs all by himself.
No one ever said he wasn't good at solo activities.
Oh, and in the fight between tanks versus cars, tanks generally win. I mean,
That's true.
that one's pretty obvious.
Pretty
The red
obvious.
team may have been extremely resilient, mostly thanks to aggravating stubbornness, but it wasn't enough to survive the stellar skill and the brute force of blue team.
Oh, well.
If only they could have read that they'd end up with a case of the blues.
You could have kicked.
Even without releasing
You could have
obvious
kicked the
use of
grenade.
artificial intelligence units
You know, dummy, you ever wonder why you're here?
all the time.
The winner
Is blue team. Yay for blue, even though I voted for red.
That episode of Death Battle.
Okay, let's see. Who's gonna be the next one? Come on.
Season of RVB that I worked on,
Come on.
RVB 0. The first episode is up for free right now on roosterteeth.com.
Oh,
Check the link
nice.
In the description.
Free episode. Bad girl. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I am not freaking joking. I was actually thinking the other day, like, hey, what if we had Spider-Gwen in a death battle? I just didn't know who. Oh my god, it's gonna be another girl versus girl. Oh my god, yes. I am excited. Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen. Okay, so thoughts. I didn't expect Red vs. Blue's death battle to be kind of funny. Like, the banter was good. Like, I thought it was funny. And, oh god, the idiots in the blue team, but also Tex. Like, Tex and Caboose. Caboose being an idiot, but he could carry that thing that was really, really heavy from what they mentioned at the beginning of the video. And yes, there's a little bit more lighting so you can see my face. Oh god. I really am gonna consider watching Red vs. Blue, but again, like I mentioned before, on my own terms. It might be a bit of a slog because I remember when I first watched it, it was a slog to go through. It was, I think I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago when I started to try and watch it because it was available on Netflix, as I said before. So I'm gonna try to find it and watch it and see if it's actually worth it. I'm kind of sad that Red Team lost because I thought because of the experience and such it was, and also the strength and the numbers that they were gonna win. But hey, I didn't know that the commander, whatever his name was, I'm so sorry, that he couldn't lift the ball that Caboose could lift. So I didn't know that, so that was a point for blue team. And next time I need to go with my gut. My gut said blue because I'm biased. I love the color blue. I'm biased to this color. Oh god. And so that was an entertaining death battle. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'm excited to see Batwoman, or Batgirl in this case, because it's Barbara Gordon. It's not the other woman. It's not the other Batwoman, the one with the red hair, the dark red hair. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'm excited to see the next death battle. See ya.